Right, welcome back to our continuing adventures on the Let's Defend platform. No t-shirt today for the emblem. So we are going to tackle by request the WinRAR 0-day exercise that had been released, or challenge, not exercise, that was centered around CVE 2023-38831. In doing research on this, apparently there is a way to corrupt a zip file, as I understand it. So that way you will see a demonstration or be able to see a folder with the same name as like a JPEG. And so obviously you would probably think to go and launch the JPEG to extract it, when in reality it would actually extract JPEG and like a script file, execute the script file, and then kick off the actual JPEG, making you think that nothing was amiss, assuming you didn't have some sort of AV that was aware of scripting and the like. So as I understand, we're given a VM and we are supposed to use Volatility to go, Volatility 3, to go through and try to answer the questions that were given. Okay, situation appears that there are numerous correct versions of popular games available. Yeah, can confirm. However, it seems we may have downloaded the wrong one as it exhibits suspicious behavior. We require your assistance in investigating this matter. Well, if this is in a corporate environment, effectively it's okay. We are going to put the end user that's responsible for this through additional security awareness training. We are going to slap them across the face, metaphorically, with the accepted use policy. Crack software is not allowed. And we're going to force rotation of all passwords. And we're going to go through and we're going to isolate the workstation. And we're just going to sit there and nuke the thing from orbit. But that's not what we're here to discuss. So we're going to use Volatility 3 and CyberChef. And it's put together by MMOX. Which kind of makes me wonder as to whether or not if they put together the Linux forensics challenge, which I'm trying to get approval to go through and do release. Because I think it's only available for the enterprise or business customers, something along those lines. But yet my account has access to it. I guess I got in when the getting was good. But so we'll see, because I remember MMOX being demonstrated in there, right? Or am I just yeah, MMOX, because in part of it in the auth.log it talks about the creation of like 3 extra user accounts that HackerMan created. One of them was MMOX. Anyways, so we'll go ahead and start up the environment and we're going to take a look at the questions. What's the suspected process? We suspect that the crack had another name. Can you find the old name of that crack? What's the new crack file name? What is the command that executed the remote request? External link has a username. What is it? Seems that the creator of that ransomware uploaded a file to the cloud. Can you find which domain it was downloaded from? Let's see. The attacker left behind in some place to come back later for the device. What is the full location? Oh, so like persistence? There we go. So there's the questions. We'll wait on that to kick up. So the other aspect is where I had a bunch of volatility cheat sheets, because that's going to be part of what we're going to end up needing. Let me pause my Linux VM that's running in the background. I was really hoping I'd be able to sit there and just pull this and go. But that's apparently not going to be the case. So we'll see about getting this launched think this was the cheat sheet. Yeah, that will give it for volatility 3 and volatility 2 for the various aspects. While we wait. So we'll go through and clean some of this stuff up. And I guess something else that we're going to need, supposedly, is CyberChef. So let's have that ready and we'll clean it up. While we wait. So I am going to pause until we are effectively into the lab environment to have a reduced runtime. So back in a second. Okay, so we've got that up, but I am not happy with how the formatting of the window is going. So I am just going to spin up a putty SSH session. And we're just going to do this old school. Now, problem is, I need to get this in front. And of course, it is going to be oversized for what it is. Because heaven forbid that, it not be oversized for what it is. And then I need to, I'm going to try to make the font bigger. So can I change to make just everything bigger in here? Apologies if I'd been thinking I would have gotten this done beforehand. But yeah, I may not be able to, I guess. Oh well. Okay. So we do ls and we have access.log. No such directory. Okay, fine. cd home. Just give me the root of the... Dogs apparently want to be heard. Alright, cd home root. Really? Question files training. If we do cd analyst, we get the access logs. If we do sudo and then cd root, can't do that. sudo ls root. Crap. Yeah, because the problem is that I want to get in, because the directory is inside of a root. Can we just do su? Authentication failure. No, we're not going to be able to do that. I can't do ls. Permission denied. Craptastic. Okay, I guess we're stuck with this then. Well, that's extremely disconcerting. Can we just open it up in a new tab then, and I'll just deal with that? Putty just won't work, I guess, because it signed me in as analyst when I need to be signed in as root, and I don't know what root's password is. So it's kind of a poor show, but it is what it is. And it's not what it's not. Wow, that is some delay. Which is also part of the thing of what I was hoping to try to avoid. Okay, anyways, so we're able to get that up, and now we need to do Windows dot is it info. Wait, why are you dot info? I think that oh. -f for the file that we need to specify. No. Wow. Can we just move the file into the Volatility 3 folder, please? Thank you. I can try not to tear my hair out. Alright, so if we up arrow again, and we will get rid of the ... slash, now that it's in the same folder that we're running this from. So Python 3 space full.py. No. Okay, what? Windows.info. info. Money.vmem. It looks like that might be. Okay. Windows, privilege, plist, plist. Okay, so it looks like it, yeah. Second one needs to have the capital. So let's see if that'll do it. Okay, that's an improvement over what we're seeing. So, suspected process. Use the windows.psscan plugin, which in reality would be what? psscan? Yep. So windows.psscan.capital P lowercase s capital S lowercase can. Fun, fun. Yeah, I think I would have just preferred to sit there and have a copy of this vmem file and dump it in Remnox and try to go through with Volatility 2. Um, and then see about installing Volatility 3 and just try hitting it from both angles. But that's fine. I guess I need to get a little bit more experience and hands-on with Volatility 3 anyways, so this is kind of the best time to go through and do it, I guess. My big thing is, does this actually have like malfind? It's mutant scan, modules.modules, mod scan, map, file scan, dump files, driver scan, timeliner.timeliner, big pools. ISF info, layer writer, config writer, banners.ban. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll see. So while that's doing its thing, and then I'm assuming this here has a plugin to give OS information. Note that image info from Vol2 will give you OS info. Banners can be used in Vol3 to try to find Linux banners in the dump. Okay. And so typical stuff, dump files, PS tree, PSList, PSScan. So PSScan looks like it will go through to do get hidden process list. So kind of how it was with, was it like PSXView? Yeah, get hidden process list. Or PSScan to run through that. 81.25% while we're waiting on this particular aspect. Yeah, I guess while this is going up, I might as well start a new Notepad++ portion so I can denote the info that we get. So, we are doing Python 3 full.py -f the winnie.vmem windows.info.I info. So we can get some sort of idea as to what shakes out. Oh boy, dogs are on crack. And I'm willing to bet I probably won't be able to copy any of this, will I? I don't know, I guess we're going to find out. So if I do copy, I bring this out. Okay, it does actually. So let me get that copied out. Just in case we'll need anything there. Okay, so our next particular section is going to be, we want to run the PS scan. So that will be PS scan.ps scan. So let me see if I can take that and take this, drop in that. Can we paste? We can. Let's see what shakes out from this. Yep. It's because I left out the extra S in the middle PS scan. Hopefully the puppies won't be too distracting. Hopefully. Screw. I will take the extra and I will just trim it down in here. Since it's thankfully not too far in. Okay, so it runs through and we are looking for what are we looking for? Something. So let's see, according to this, we have looks to be a bunch of normal stuff. That HXTSR looks kind of sus. We've got two WinRARs. Then we have the NIS.srv.exe. We are looking for I don't know for a fact, but looking at this, I'm driven to the... Oh. Really? Huh, okay. NIS SRV? That apparently is not our problem. It should be one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6. So I mean, that could be WinRAR just as easily. But I'm assuming we should be looking for all file output is disabled. Yes. That's exit time. I mean, I don't suppose it's as blatantly in our face as WinRAR.exe. Okay, I guess it is just that blatant. Of course, then the kind of follow-up question would be, okay, is it 4584 or 5072? So we need to check command history. And so windows.cmd line.cmd line. Okay, so we go back here and we go up. MD line.cmd line. Well, it seems like that was pretty stinking quick. Alright, so let me get the mouse in here. Let me again grab and yank. Okay, that's a bit much, but again, I will deal with that to try to sit there and have a better viewing on my side. And okay, so there is the line there. So give me one moment, please. I will get that cleaned up. Okay, got it. So let's bring this down so that way everybody can see what we can see. Alright, so we got the PS scan. Here we go. As this stuff starts kicking through. So we are going to be looking for the items that would be touching WinRAR. Yes? Well, given the fact that that's what this thing is pointing us to, I would say that that would be what we're looking for. So we got a bunch of stuff for MS Edge. No WinRAR yet that I see. Here we go. WinRAR required memory at is inaccessible. Swapped. Here we go. WinRAR. C Windows program files WinRAR.exe to C users work downloads B6WZZAWS.rar. Of course, that's looking for the old name of the crack. So is that just the name of the actual like RAR file? Is that what they're getting at? Yes, apparently that's what they're getting at. And then we are to move on to, oh, NISRV is part of the Windows Defender platform, at least according to the directory path that's there. So now we need to do a file scan. So it's just going to be windows.filescan.file scan. Okay, that's fine. So far, so good. File scan dot file scan. Let's see if I did it right. Apparently. Okay, so we'll see what shakes out from this. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go through and create a couple of dividing lines for the individual sections here as I complete one section. Oh, wow. Let's see, can we just write the output to a file scan dot text? Will you do that for me? I realize that then I have to rely on the refresh rate of the display. So it probably would have been better if I just tried to find a VPN exit point closer. So it's going to take a second. Again, then I will have to kind of run through that for all the stuff that we're effectively looking for. But that'll be another copy and paste into my notepad. I think everybody was complaining that question 4 thus far was more difficult. And that was what command that executed the remote request. Use the windows.dump files plugin and investigate it. So I'm assuming it is going to be whatever the new crack name is. Or to see as to whether or not if we can get the old one and go from there. Possibly. Okay, that reports is finished. So if we go into Volatility 3, and there we go, there's file scan.txt. So if we try to open that, we get all this stuff here. So I am just going to go ahead and copy. Or is that going to be too much for the clipboard? be too much for the clipboard to take. Or at least the VNC aspect. This is why I would just rather do it on a local system, because then I don't have to worry about this. Nope. It's not going to take it. Alright, so I would just have to rely on what we've got that's going to be demonstrating here. So if this is here, can we do a find and get me B6WCZ. Apparently that's not finding it. Okay. How about temp? 1 out of 27. That's not bad, everything considered. So let's see, temp. VMware system.log. Oh, it's systemp. Oh, system profile. Yeah, it's not quite what we're looking for. Because I would think that if it's going to write the stuff out, it's going to write it out inside of a temp folder. So let's say we get Windows CSC 2.0.6/temp. Nope. System profile. That's a log file. Just gotta be PNG encoded header.bin. No. Well, we got a TMP file there. So tell me something. I don't know if this is going to be what we're actually looking for. But we grab it and actually have it be in the... Yes, that will actually fit. Possibly. All right. Right. I need more temp. Because I'm expecting that we're going to see like an exe. So we got a TMP file. That's not quite what we're looking for, though. But I like where the direction's headed. Let's see, system profile, system profile. Yeah, we're about halfway done. Okay, we got RAR, so that's an extraction. So we're taking the test. We're using the test to take the test. Maybe. All right, we need more temps, please. We got to be on the right path here. Okay, it's the one we just grabbed. The readme.txt. System profile. System profile. Let's see, mp command run. System profile, system profile, system profile. All right, we're getting down to the end of it here. Packages, Windows communication apps. System 32 temp signed license exchange task.dll. No. OneDrive settings, and then of course our last one is users work app data local temp WTC 24 or 2E24.temp. And then we're done with those. So that is not really what I was hoping for. But I'm not discouraged yet. Not discouraged because one of the items we did find was the RAR $DIA 5072.759. I'm not discouraged because with that, we have what we are effectively expecting to see. I'm going to put in the so if we start back up at the top, shite. Okay. R-A-R, raspberry. R-A-R, $. Oh, no. That's it? Really? That's it. Then we go back to this where it's just going to be system. If we do local/temp, does that just cut it down significantly? Yeah, we end up with those, but only one portion that actually talks about the RAR. If we just do a RAR, we get the readme.txt. Show me the other RARs. We get shared library. We get WinRAR, WinRAR.exe. We get downloads WinRAR-x64 version, what, 6.23, I think is what that would end up representing. What's new in the latest version? We get the prefetch file for it. We get the rar ext.dll. That's not again what we're looking for. Libraries. We get the executable for WinRAR. just point straight to WinRAR. And we're quickly just going through all this. Okay, we've got another aspect. FIFA 23 crack. .rar1. Which we did not technically see. But that's still a file that I am interested in. Alright, what do we have after that? WinRAR, WinRAR.lnk. Again, not what we want. WinRAR version.dat, console RAR manual, and that finishes it all. Well, I don't suppose it's FIFA 23 crack.rar, is it? Huh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Although, technically, shouldn't it not be RAR1? That's kind of interesting. So I'm assuming we want to try to do the dump files on the FIFA 23 crack.rar. So if we go through and we want to, again, scan and dump, it's going to be dump files.dump files, and then we give the physical address, so the offset. So we need to set the command because we want the FIFA. Never played it, but I'm not the biggest soccer fan, even though when I was younger. So it's going to be dump files with a capital D and then an F in that second portion. And then we need to specify PHYSADDR. Then we're giving it the offset of FIFA crack. So I believe the command that we'll end up needing. So keep this. Please give me back the terminal. Thank you very much. So if I do clear, that goes away. I take this and plop that in there. Can I just issue? Okay, the other aspect was that it denoted it in angle brackets. Is that what it would be? No. Okay, if I just tell it to try to do dump files, is it gonna do something stupid like it could not import necessary module capstone? Really? So what is it? Sudo? What is it? Pip3 install capstone. Okay. Will you do what you're supposed to now? Oh, dear Lord, no. No, no, no. Stop. Stop. Too much. I can't stop it. Okay. I can't kill this. So I'm just gonna let it run, I guess. So I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go get more water to drink and I guess I'll come back. Okay, that session crapped out. um, so I was trying to do it by physical address and instead you need to do it by virtual address. So instead of dash dash PHSYADDR, it should be dash 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 VIRTADDR, and then the offset that's provided. I'm just waiting for that command to complete. Started going down the rabbit hole without realizing. Okay, so got the file, had to go through and get this stupid thing out of the way. The delay is just killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. So you get the zip for the FIFA crack. Tried using the built-in archive manager. It doesn't allow the extraction. I think it was Archiver X or X Archiver. That didn't work either, so I ended up just doing the straight 7-zip command line. So 7Z space E to extract. Then pointed it towards the file that's 0xc402 blah 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 blah, the virtual offset addresses. But basically the FIFA 23 crack.rar file that we found goes through, extracts out the readme.txt and the readme.txt.cmd. So let me get this out of the way. So we open up the readme.txt.cmd and it gives us PowerShell.exe. See if I can just manage to slowly get the maximize button to open up. So PowerShell.exe space dash encoded command space and then a chunk of base64 encoded. So we jump into our CyberChef, set the recipe for from base64. We dump in the base64 section that's in there, and we get invoke dash web request space dash URI, basically pointing to github-user-content.com for a VBS file, and then it specifies basically where to dump the VBS that it's pulling down. So that gives us the command So the base or PowerShell.exe space dash encoded command space and then the base 64. They want the external link as a username that is inside of the encoded base 64 for the GitHub page. And then we're looking for that we need to check the VBS script, with the problem being that we don't have it. But we know generally where to look. We have this. So we're going to have to go back to the file scan. Oh, this delay is just, it's killing me. Just absolutely freaking killing me. So we're going to go back to the scan.file scan. I'm just going to crap for VBS. So you do your thing, you pop it out, and we'll see what comes out of it. At least I'm hoping I'm doing that right. Oh, the site for the GitHub user content is gone for this particular one. It's not in Google Cache, and it is not in the Internet Wayback Machine. Been able to go through and take a look. At least as of 6 days ago, it looks like it was still there. And I can get the virus total portion. So I can get the hits. The problem is I can't actually get the file to sit there and take a look at it. Although I might be able to maybe pull this down. Let me take a look at something. Okay, I don't think I've got it in here, no. If you have a virus total account, you can take a look at the content of the file, and it will denote the data list portion at the bottom as the hint. Basically directs you to read it well. So effectively what it is a base 64 string. There are rows of asterisks which need to be replaced with a single capital X in each of the two spots where those row of asterisks are. And then take it out of the double quotes. Then you're running the recipe of reverse. Because obviously it starts as equals Q. And with base 64, it's always got to end at if it's going to have it equals or double equals, it's got to be at the end of it. So we're reversing what we have, and then we're running it through base 64. So basically it gives us C Windows temp, and then basically back later with a little bit of leet speak .bat. And that gives us our answer to the last question. But we are still stuck with, I'm still trying to figure out from the content that's there where this thing is supposedly trying to upload something. Some sort of long subdomain and going from there.